Hello my friends and welcome back to this rainy battlefield day where the Prime Brothers are going to be squaring off against the Havoc Brothers. So a quick overview of our board that we're going to be playing on. It's getting very frosty and deadly here. Okay, so you can skip the army list and the introduction story if you wish and go directly to the battle at the 11:45 minute mark. If you want to skip the army list and proceed to the story, go to the 7:40 minute mark. And for now, let's have a look at the army list. Alright, the list for the Prime Brothers for 1505 points, and we're going to begin with the captain for 195. Now he has a quality of 3 up, a defense of 2 up, a toughness 6, he has the abilities Fearless, Hero, Tough 3 and Veteran Infantry. Now he has a heavy rifle that shoots 24 inches, has an attack of 1 and an armor piercing of 1. He has a relic sword upgrade which has 2 attacks, an armor piercing of 2 and deadly 3. He's also upgraded with grave armor which gives him the extra 3 tough, and captain with gives him battle rights, which means both in melee and shooting he has a +1 to hit, so his quality is a 2+ in attack. Next up we have our other Prime Master, who is a Psychic for 180 points. He has a quality of 3 up, defense of 2 up, also toughness 6. He has Fearless, Hero and Tough 3 ability. His weapon is also a heavy rifle that shoots 24 inches, has 1 attack with an armor piercing of 1, also upgraded with a relic sword which has 2 attacks, armor piercing of 2 and a deadly 3. He has the upgrade Archivist, which gives him Psychic 1, and Grave Armor, which gives him the extra 3 tough points. As for Psychic spells, he has Blurred Sight on a 4 up, Psychic Terror on a 4 up, Cursed Ground on a 5 up, Cerebral Trauma on a 5 up, Time Passage on a 6 up, Lightning Fog at a 6 up. Now, given that he is Psychic 1, all of these targets to hit are -1, so Blurred Sight is 3 to hit, Cursed Ground 4 to hit, and Time Passage etc. 5 to hit. Then we have the Eradication Squad with a unit of 3 for 255 points. They have a quality of 3 up, defense of 2 up, toughness 3 each. They have the Fearless ability and the Tough 3 ability, which each has 3 wounds. As for weapons, all of them have 3 close combat weapons that have 2 attacks, 3 times fusion rifles that shoot 12 inches, 1 attack each, and an armor piercing of 4 with a deadly 3. On to the Aggro Squad, the Aggression Squad for 320 points, a quality of 3 up, defense of 2 up, toughness 3 each, Fearless and Tough ability. As for weapons, they have 3 times dual energy fists for 4 attacks, so each has 4 attacks, which is pretty heavy, with an armor piercing of 4. And they also have 3 times twin fist pistols that shoot 12 inches, also for 4 attacks. Next we close the ranks of the Prime Brothers with, well, 3 units of Prime Brothers, a unit of 5 models each, for 185 points per unit. They have a quality of 3 up, a defense of 2 up, they have the Fearless ability. They also have 5 times close combat weapons with 2 attacks each, and 5 times heavy rifles that shoot 24 inches, have 1 attack and an armor piercing of 1, and that would be the list for the Prime Brothers. Alright, so here we have the Havoc Brothers list for 1515 points, and we have Carrascas, the Harbinger of Havoc, for 180 points with a quality of 3 up, a defense of 3 up, a toughness of 6. He has the ability Demon, Fear, Hero and Tough 6, but Fear is an ability that I've never really used, and I ain't using it in this battle either. Don't ask me why, I just don't. I don't know why. Now, he's upgraded with an extra Demon Sword, so he has 2 times 3 attacks with the Rending ability, and for his secondary attack, Then we have the leader of this raggedy bunch, Kalebos, for 80 points, a Havoc champion with a quality of 3 up, a defense of 3 up, a toughness 3. He has the hero and tough ability. He has a heavy rifle which shoots 24 inches, has 1 attack with an armor piercing of 1, and an energy axe which is an upgrade with 1 attack and an armor piercing of 2 and has deadly 3. He also has Apostle which gives him War Chant. Now War Chant means for each unmodified result of 6 to hit, when attacking in melee, the hero and its unit may roll 2 extra attacks. Then we have our Spider Walker for 435 points with a quality of 3 up, a defense of 2 up, a toughness of 12. Now this also has the Fear, Regeneration, Strider and Tough 12 ability. Note that regeneration is something I forget for the entirety of this battle, for which I apologize, but he has it, I forgot about it. Sorry. Now for weapons he has Twin Pain Cannon which shoots 24 inches with 2 attacks and a blast 3. Next up it has Spider Fang which has 8 attacks and the Rending ability which is a melee attack, and its secondary melee attack is Stomp for 4 attacks with an armor piercing of 1. Now for one of my favorite looking models, the Talon Raptors, which is a unit of 5. And they come at 180 points with a quality of 3 up and a defense of 2 up. They have the Ambush, Furious and Flying ability. They have 5 close combat weapons which has 2 attacks each, so 10 attacks for this unit, and 5 heavy pistols which shoot 12 inches and have an attack of 1 with an armor piercing of 1. And next we have 3 units of regular Havoc Brothers, 3 units of 5 for 135 points each. Now they have a quality of 3 up, defense of 3 up, 5 times close combat weapons for 1 attack, 5 times heavy rifles, shoot 24 inches, have 1 attack with an armor piercing of 1. And going over this list now, post battle, I realize I forgot a lot of abilities, but that's what happens when you do these battles solo, so for which I apologize. Yeah, I know some of you might point that out in the comment section, you forgot this, you forgot that. Yeah, sorry about that, I'm just having fun, I'm not playing against anybody except playing against myself, so, but if it bothers you, I really apologize, but if not, enjoy the battle. It has been millennia. Finally, our grasp on this galaxy is becoming a tightened fist. The Havoc God's forces all play their own game. Erlak is busy plunging sectors in flesh-devouring decay. Korak has set his sight on claiming the relics of the past, trying to free Furion from his demonic prison. Lanash has set her sights on bringing depravity to all the elven races, and Xayeen is creating portals and weaving his powers to finally get access to the tomb that houses the God King's essence. All forces working together in a perfect balance. Let them play, and while they play, I will do what my father Horan could not. I will conquer this entire galaxy and bring it under my rule. Let the Prime Brothers fight as hard as they want. We are too many. And with Xayeen's portals I have a constant flow of demons. I see the humans withdrawing to refugee camps while their great cities are being devoured by the undead. I have seen hive cities burn and destroy themselves from within, all bending the knee to my rule. Erlak Zombie's plague has become the biggest threat humanity has ever faced. This we owe to the alien hive invaders. They left millions on many worlds dead, which was enough rot for Erlak to seize his moment. And all this thanks to a power-hungry inquisitor who was swayed by the temptation of our deities. Ha! The fool! It was so easy for one of mine to whisper the right words in his ear, and yet all of this has drawn the attention away from the real threat. Me. Right now my forces are creating a decoy on the outer rim of the city, this giving me the opportunity to reach the catacombs. In here lies a prized possession craved by all world quarters, a relic that will bring them one step closer to freeing their long-lost Father Furion from his demonic prison. As long as I lead them to these vaults, they obey my every command, and once their father is freed, there will be no force in the galaxy to stop me. We have to hold them back, brothers. Do not let them pass. Tyrus, my old friend, step aside, brother. I have no desire to kill you. We are no longer your brothers, Calabos. You have deserted that path long ago. Caspius, still preaching the same old story, and still you are not listening. I only warn you once for all the battles we fought together, and out of respect, move aside or be destroyed. You are truly delusional if you think we'd surrender, Calabos. Let us loose on them, master. I shall rip them to shreds. So, this is the company you keep nowadays, huh? Pitiful, just like you have become. But for the warrior and true brother you once were, I shall grant you a quick death. You are no match for me anymore, brother. I have transcended into something greater. The only thing that is greater is your ego. Turn back or perish here. Incoming forces are pushing forward, sir. Then hold them back, brother. Give them no ground. So be it. Enjoy the battle report, everybody. Here we go, ready to fight with this unit of Havoc brothers right here. The other one here, getting this guy a little bit closer. Here we have our Havoc Lord, Calabos. And here we have the Talon Raptors deployed inside the ruin. The Spider Crawler here. Another unit of Havoc brothers. And here is our Harbinger of War, our Demon, Carascas, and some Havoc destroyers, which come to note I did not mention them in the introduction. So they have quality of 3 up, defense of 3 up, toughness 3 each. They have the ambush, and they all have 3 times dual energy claws for 6 attacks who have rending. So heavy hitters, these guys. Alright, here was the deployment of the Prime Brothers, and this is the objective. Whoever controls this at the end of the 4th round will be victorious. Here we have a top view of the situation, of the battlefield. Nicely in the center is the... Oh, it's starting to thunderstorm here, lightning 4 rounds. And here you can see my setup with my cup of coffee, everything lined up. So this is a little sneak peek behind the scenes how I film my battles. The bucket of dice, everything set up. The red dice for the Havoc brothers and the blue dice for the Prime brothers. And as you see, it is raining. Alright, rolling off, but rolling off again. And it is the Havoc brothers who take the initiative, and it's the red turn. So they're gonna begin, and these guys are gonna rush forward, taking cover behind this building here. That immediately also ends their activation. But they are in cover. Very smart, being tactical here. Alright, these guys are gonna do the same. They're gonna run past the crashed building, getting a little bit cover from the debris and the tank. By the way, the tank is just for decoration, doesn't serve any purpose. Alright, but they ain't gonna try and shoot at the guys, taking aim. Fire, brothers! They are in cover, so -1 to hit, but armor piercing of 1. Alright, so 2 hits. Rolling to defend here, needing a 3. Nope. That's 1 guy goes down. They actually needed a 4 due to the armor piercing, needing a 4. So they killed 1 guy. Ends the activation of these guys. Not bad, not a bad start. Alright, these guys, I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna take aim at the same unit of Prime Brothers, who, yeah, they do get a little bit of benefit of cover from the debris. So -1 to hit them. Alright, shooting. 5 attacks. Alright, 2 of them hit. rolling to defend. If I can find my dice, here they are. Alright, they defended. Nice. So that ends this activation. First turn, always a little bit of a slow burn. Alright, here we have the captain rushing forward, standing with his men. Show them no fear, brothers. That ends his activation. Here we have Carrascas, the demon. It's gonna fly over this way at the ruin, crashing, more debris falling down as it lands. Another lightning strike. Alright, so we have the eradication squad who are gonna climb up the tank, taking up position. They have the high ground. And these destroyers rushing forward to this position as well, getting a good view of the situation, ending their activation as well. Heavy hitters, these guys. Alright, the aggressors here now, the aggression squad, or aggro squad, moving inside of the rubble, ending their activation here as well, and it keeps on raiding. Alright, so here is Calabos, who is rushing towards the objective, claiming it, and also taking full benefit of cover from the debris, from the cargo pile here. Alright, now this unit is gonna move to the flank of the debris, taking cover from the debris and the building. Right here I have the spider walker crashing and moving its way through the ruins. Scary thing that still covered in blood of his previous enemies. And here we have the psychic, Prime Master Psychic, Caspios, ending his activation. A lot of moving back and forwards here, always in the first turn. Getting into position, tactical. These guys doing the same. To form a line, a barrier of defense, trying to keep the Havoc brothers from entering the city. Excuse me. Talon Raptors moving up here to the bridge, flying all the way over there, landing, blood dripping from their talons from previous victims. And that ends the first round. So here we have another overview of the situation and the board. So far, the Havoc brothers have claimed the objective, but that doesn't matter. Only the last second of the last round matters. So that ends the turn, and now it is on to the next one, and it's the Prime brothers' turn, the blue turn. Your heads will make a nice decoration on my belt. Is that what you are now, Calabos? A heretic joining forces with demons? Pitiful. I care not for the company I keep. All that matters is the result they accomplish. You will see how the power of the God King will banish this abomination. Weak little man, I will show you the might of my Lord Korag. You will meet your end here, creature. This should be entertaining. The aggressors' turn now, and they're gonna move up here, getting a good aim at the spider crawler, and they're gonna shoot at the blasted thing. It's turning its attention on them. Alright, so here we go. A lot of dice. 12 dice, 12 attacks. 8 hits, that's definitely not bad. Needing a 2 to defend. And that's a very good defense, as the thing only takes 1 wounds, which knocks it down to 11. And of course, I forget that the blasted thing has regeneration, which I forget for the entirety of the game. Apologies. Alright, so now it's attacking the aggressors, the aggro squad, with its first attack. So 2 hits are armor piercing of 4 due to rending. And they do not defend, so the aggro squad takes already 2 wounds, which knocks one guy down to 1. Alright, defending the other ones here. And that's okay for defense, but 2 wounds taken. Second attack, stomp attack, 3 hits, 3 up to defend. Takes 2 more hits, and which means one guy is knocked down to 2 wounds and one is destroyed of the aggro squad, getting torn apart by the machine, the demonic machine ripping into the guy. Alright, and that ends the creature's activation, well, the demon's activation. Alright, now these guys are gonna strike back, and they're gonna strike back hard, and it is their first time attacking in melee. So striking back at full force with an armor piercing of 4. 5 hits. I have a lot of defense and a powerful attack. Well, they have a lot of attacks and a powerful one at that. Alright, rolling to defend here. No, it does not, and the thing takes 5 wounds with the strike back, knocking it down to 6 remaining wounds. These guys hit really hard. Okay, continuing on. Here we have the Eradicators. The Eradication Squad, sorry. Shooting at the demon. 2 hits. Rolling to defend. And they both defend, so the demon is okay, lucky for him. That ends the activation of the Eradication Squad, sorry. Alright, now it's gonna fly and charge directly at our Prime Master Psychic here, unleashing its demonic anger. 3 hits and 3 defense, so doesn't do much of anything. Its second attack. Alright, rolling to defend. And that's another defense, so the demon did nothing at all to the Prime Master Psyker here. And he's pushed back an inch. And that also ends his activation, and now the Prime Master is gonna strike back full force at the demon. And that's a cool strike back with the Relic Sword. So 2 hits. If he cannot defend, it will be doubled due to Deadly Tree. One is okay and one is not, so which means it takes 4 wounds. Due to Deadly Tree. 3 wounds, sorry. The other one was defended. It's very late in the evening, I'm pretty tired while I'm voicing this, sorry. Okay, Cerebral Trauma, Psychic 1, so hits on a 4+. The target enemy unit within 12 inches takes 2 hits with armor piercing 2. So he's gonna try to cast his spell. And he fails horribly. Alright, he has 1 move left, charging at the creature, but he needs a 6 to hit this time. And no, nothing. So that ends his activation, and he's pushed back. Now, of course, the demon is gonna strike back. He does need a 6 to hit though, and that's affirmative. That's a nice one, but he does not defend, so that's 1 wound that he takes, knocked down to 5 wounds. All right, another Thunder Strike, and here we have our destroyers charging towards the Prime Brothers. Too many attacks, 18 attacks. Alright, so those are 12 hits. Needing a 2 to defend though. So that should be pretty doable, but I'm expecting a little bit of casualties, and yeah, that's 3 casualties. So that takes down more than half of the wound. It's still an impressive defense, but they do take 3 casualties, so 3 go down. So that means they're gonna have to roll for morale here. And will they stand their ground? And yes, they do. They succeed. They stand their ground. Now I'm gonna have them strike back at the destroyers. So 4 attacks total. Now 2 hits. Striking back at full strength. So let's see if they can defend it. Needing a 3 to defend here. And that's very impressive. They defend the strikes. Now we are going to tactically withdraw them behind the tank and the wall, giving them cover, and they're gonna shoot their guns at the destroyers, and that's very impressive. 2 hits. Minus their AP, so they're gonna need a 4 to defend here. And they do defend. Their armor is too thick to penetrate. And that ends their activation. Cool. Alright, now these Havoc brothers are gonna move up to this location and they're gonna aim their weapons at the eradication squad, shooting, unleashing hell. 2 hits, armor piercing of 1, rolling to defend, but they defend it. The bullets cause no harm. That ends their activation. These guys here are gonna unleash their weapons into the demon, the harbinger of war, and that's 2 hits, not bad. Rolling to defend. Needing a 4 up here. That's a very bad defend, and he's knocked down to 1 remaining wound. So far, the harbinger of war hasn't exactly been all that good, but that's probably for me not using the rules properly. Anyway, alright, so we have these Havoc brothers shooting at the aggro squad. And another lightning strikes the ground. And that's a nice shot. 4 hits, 3 up, rolling to defend. And they defend all of them. Nice. Massive bulking armor of the aggro squad. Okay, so these are gonna withdraw a little bit and aim their weapons towards the demon, trying to take it out. Unleash hell, but 2 hits and 2 defenses. They cause no damage to the demon, and that ends their activation. Alright, Kalebos now is gonna shoot at Tyrus. And that's a hit, and that's a defense. Tyrus ducking away from the shot. Tyrus charging towards the demon, going after the bigger threat here. And not bad, that's 1 hit. 2 hits, veteran infantry, sorry, 2 hits. Can he defend it? No, he does not. He does not defend it. By demon, the relic sword cleaves the demon's head straight off as it falls to the ground. Shot by energy, his weapon, the essence of the demon absorbed by the relic sword. Nice move by the captain. Now we have these Talon Raptors who are lunging their way down, surrounding the captain here. 10 attacks, 5 hits, rolling to defend. Ooh, that's not all that good. 2 wounds taken. He defends 3, but he takes 2 wounds, knocking him down to 4. Now he's gonna swing his relic blade in retaliation, striking back. Hitting on a 6 though this time, but he misses that. Alright, now these guys, another lightning strike. These guys are gonna aim their weapons at the aggro squad, but they are in cover. Can they do it? It's actually a pretty impressive shot. I'm gonna roll to defend here. Oh, and they take 2 wounds. So, which means that kills 1 more. And I should roll for morale here, but well, they are the aggressors. They stay firm. Okay, so that ends this round, and for the moment, the Havoc brothers are still in control of the objective. Giving a look at the scenario, and the rain keeps on pouring. Right, that ends this turn. Going over to the next, and it is the red team who takes the initiative next turn. I give you one last time to yield. Join the ranks of Argon the Destroyer. My lord will welcome you gladly among his elite ranks. We could be brothers again. We never yield, Calibos. You should know that. Fool, why give up your lives for these humans? They flip at the mere sight of our arrival. So many have bent the knee to Argon already. Then it is they who have already gave up the fight. Hardly any fight at all. Our troops dispatched with the futile resistance. With ease as we speak, Argon marches through the cathedral, making his way to the vault. Demon got your tongue, old friend. We would have received word if that was the case, Calibos. You mean from the comm station? That tower has been destroyed. My lord's army is marching through the gore paths of what was once your defense lines. Even if that is true, they will have a rough time getting inside. What? You mean the custodians? You do not know the might of what our lord travels with, the sheer power he possesses. Enough of these games, Calibos. Time to end this. Havoc brothers turn, so we're gonna activate the spider crawler, charging at the remaining aggro squad member. Rending, 8 attacks, and a very, very heavy hit. All of these 6s come in with an armor piercing of 4, so I think it's safe to say we can eliminate the aggressor. Unless he defends 5 with 5 6s, but I doubt that. Nope, not even gonna roll for the other one. Bye bye, he is gone and ripped to shreds, piercing through the massive bulking armor, and he's torn apart. Look at all the blood on the front of the spider crawl. Nice one. Alright, that ends his activation, and what an activation it was. Alright, we're gonna have the Eradicator shoot at the destroyers here. Deadly 3 and ooh, 3 hits. Rolling to defend here, armor piercing 4, not gonna happen. Alright, so that are 9 hits, which eradicates the entire destroyer squad. Bye, the entire unit is gone. Shot to shreds from the eradication squad. Sorry. Nice one, nice move. Alright, the Havoc brothers here shooting the eradication squad. Armor piercing 1. Not bad, not bad. Rolling to defend here. Nope. That's 1 hit. And that ends their activation. The Talon Raptors striking at the captain. 10 attacks. It's not bad. 8 hits. Rolling to defend here. He defends pretty good. Takes 2 wounds, but all in all, pretty good defense. Knocked down to 2 wounds though. Striking back. Full strength, 2 hits. Rolling to defend. It is a deadly 3. Does not defend. Well, both hit, so that are 6 hits, but only divided among 2 models with the deadly, so 2 are taken out. 3 Talon Raptors remain. Now I'm gonna activate the captain, and he's gonna disengage from the Talon Raptors, charging towards Calibos. A clash of former brothers. Needing a 6 to hit though, and he does hit once. Could be enough. We'll see. Yep, he's okay. Calibos defends it. Ending his activation. Alright, so he's gonna strike back. Full strength, might I add. That's a hit. Rolling to defend here. Nope, he does not defend. So he takes a wound, but it is a deadly 3, so Calibos just killed Captain Tyrus, swinging that hammer, knocking his head clean off. Maybe the captain should have stayed put, and he would still be alive. Now Calibos charging at the Prime Master Psychic, but he misses. Moving back an inch, ending his activation. Striking back with Caspios here. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. 2 hits. Rolling to defend. Ooh, he does not. 6 hits. Well, That takes Calibos out of the picture. Bang! Slaughtered with the strike back from Caspios. So, moral of this battle was both Caspios and both Calibos and Tyrus should have stayed put. Right now I'm gonna have Caspios activate Psychic Terror 3+ due to Psychic 1, and the target enemy unit within 6 inches takes 3 hits with an armor piercing of 2. So let's see if he can make it this time. Yep, he does. It activates the Psychic Terror, armor piercing of 2, 3 hits. But it is... no, 2 are defended and 1 goes through. So that takes one of their models out with the Psychic Terror. Rolling for morale as they are down to less than half of their unit and they fail their morale, so they fly the hell away from him. Getting the hell out of there. Alright, so he can still shoot. And he's gonna do that right now. And oh, nice shot. Rolling to defend. He does not defend. Caspios is killing things left and right. He's taking out another Havoc brother. Look at him go. Caspios. Prime Master Psychic. Nice activation from him. Alright, this unit moving towards the objective, reclaiming it as it was no longer contested. They shoot at the Psychic. 2 hits. 1 hit. So knocked down to 4. And they are in control of the objective here. Alright, so we have these Prime Brothers. They're gonna move a little bit 6 inches over here. Taking aim, but they do get a little bit benefit of cover. So -1 to hit. Needing a 4-up then. And that are 2 hits. Rolling to defend. I don't know why I take that one away. Sorry. But alright, so they defend. These guys are gonna move all the way over here. Trying to flank the Prime Brothers. These guys shooting at these Havoc Brothers. 1 hit. Armor piercing of 1. No defense, so another guy is taken out. Bang! Shot through the head. Nice shot. These guys moving up a little bit further. Getting back into position. Aiming towards this unit. Unleash the bullets. 3 remaining. Can they take them out? -1 because they are in cover, so 2 hits. No defense. Bang, bang. Killed. So 1 remains, rolling for morale, and he's getting the hell out of there as well. Alright. So things are taking a turn for the Ultra Company here. Alright, so for the moment the objective is contested. No one is in control of it. It is neutral, as both sides are battling for it. So it will be determined in the final round. So let's see how that will go. Okay, moving over to the last turn, and it is the blue turn. Or the Ultra Company's turn. Comlink is back up, sir. I'm getting reports of massive casualties. Is Argon among the enemy troops? He's leading them, sir. But that's not all. Speak, Sergeant. Argon has made his way to the inner sanctum. He's at the vault's door right now. That's impossible. I'm afraid it is true, sir. Then they are in need of our aid, Sergeant. Your command, sir? We'll deal with these remaining forces and then hurry to the vaults. Copy that, sir. Make contact with Helios 5. Tell them Argon is here making his way to the sanctum. Do I tell them to send reinforcements, sir? Make them aware of the situation. I do not know if this is a ploy to withdraw our strong line away from Helios. You think it's a trap, sir? I'm thinking that whatever is on Helios is of more value to them than what lies in the vault here. So if our forces join us here, it would leave them open to an attack? Exactly. But why would Argon risk coming here for an artifact of little value to him? He could send some others to do this. Unlike some leaders, Argon does not shy away from a fight. There are very few who can best him on the battlefield. I'll pass on the message, sir. Thank you, Sergeant. Now let us deal with these heretics. But before we continue to the last part, one moment of your time if you please. Hey guys, this is the point of the video where I quickly would like to show my appreciation for all of you for watching. Thank you very much. Thanks for sticking by me while I was away for quite some time. My subscribers are still growing, so keep on doing that. Thank you all very much. And with that, also a quick word from this video's sponsor. The Spelfanaat, my friendly local game store in Mechelen, Belgium. A fantastic big store that has all your miniature, RPG and hobby needs. Board games, card games and a massive array of Warhammer and evening game nights with a great community. Now if you are ever in Mechelen, be sure to drop by. I get all my models from them and I recommend anyone going there if they have the means to do so. Now thank you Spelfanaat for sponsoring this video as always. Now back to the battle and thank you guys for your patience. Last turn of the battle. I'm gonna activate our Prime Master Psychic who's going to unleash a lightning fog into that unit of Havoc brothers. Well, he's going to attempt to. So lightning fog due to Psychic 1 hits on a 5+. And target enemy unit takes 8 hits. Alright, let's see if he can activate it. And oh yeah, he does. The lightning fog spell is cast, so 8 defenses. And that's a pretty decent defense. Only 1 goes down. Baff. Okay, that could have gone better. But anyway, he's gonna charge at them now. Swinging that relic weapon of his. So 2 hits. On the roll to defend, needing a 5+ to defend this. A 5+. There we go. So rolling to defend. And that is a 1 defense. And 1 goes through, but due to deadly, those are 3 hits, but those hits are only on 1 model. So it should have only killed 1 guy and not 2, which is pretty dumb of me. I don't know why. But anyway, even if it was just 1, we had to roll for morale and they fail, so off they go. Bye. They don't want to tangle with Caspios, the Havoc brother killer. Havoc Bane. Caspios Havoc Bane. That's a cool name, but we still have this guy here and he's charging towards Caspios as we speak. Can he rip him apart? So 8 attacks for the first hit. So those are 4 misses, 4 hits. And we're gonna roll to defend. Defending on a 2. And yeah, that's a pretty cool defense. He defends all the attacks. Alright, the secondary attack, the stomp attack. So let's see, with an armor piercing of 1. And I can already see 2 misses, so only 2 hits this time. Rolling to defend. Needing a 3+ this time. And ooh, he takes 2 wounds. The armor has been penetrated by the steel talons of the spider crawler. Flat, flat. Now he's gonna strike back at the thing. So I lost the dice, I forgot how many wounds it had left, so I put it on 5. But anyway, here we go. No, he does not strike back at all. Massive failure. And here we have the eradicators who come down and shoot at the spider crawler. Ooh, that's pretty cool. 2 hits. Armor piercing of 4, so he needs a 6 or it is a deadly 3. And they do not, so 6 hits get through and that kills the spider crawler. Eradicated by the eradicators squad. Okay, so as it stands, the Ultra Company is in control of the objective. Now these are maybe able to flank and kill a couple more, so 3 hits. And yeah, only 1 guy goes down, so yeah, that ends the activation and that was the last unit of the Havoc brothers. So we have these guys remaining, these guys remaining. These guys, they could shoot into the unit, but it's pretty safe to say that this battle is over and the Ultra Company is victorious thanks to this guy right here, Caspios. Taking a stand, forcing back the Havoc brothers, but they will be back, as this was just merely a decoy squad. Yeah, they take the victory here for the Ultra Company. And sorry for all the mistakes in this battle, guys. I still hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it, but once you edit and you see the mistakes you've made, well done then. Now on to the vaults. If Argon is here, let's give him a fight he'll never forget. Yes, sir. At the inner sanctum, Argon's force has broken through with some world gorgers leading the front line, slaughtering all in their path. The Prime brothers fight valiantly, but it does not stop Argon from reaching the vault doors. Here his force is met with the custodians, and if it were not for Argon himself, they would not be successful. But Argon dispatched the custodians with little effort, this giving the World Gorgers their first piece of the relic to unlocking the 8 keys of the prison that houses Furion. The World Gorgers are one step closer to achieving their ultimate goal, which is freeing their demonic Prime Father. Thank you all for watching, guys, and again I apologize for the mistakes made. It's all in good fun, and I am playing against myself, so no other persons were harmed during the filming of this video. Okay, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this first Tales of the Grimdark battle reports. More to come, of course. Also season 2 will continue, and crafting videos, of course, as well. I appreciate all your support, and please leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment, and share this video with anyone who you think might like this stuff. Alright, it all helps to grow the channel. I am out for now, and I'll see you all later, okay? Bye!